Hello everybody. As there are only a couple of days left for the weekend, we're eyeing the new episode of Yellowstone Season 4. So far in the series, we watch the Duttons trying to recover their physical and mental wounds left by the attacks of the Season 3 finale. For any other family in the world, what the Duttons got through could have been too hard to handle. However, the Duttons are known for their strength again, both mentally and physically. That's to say, it's never easy to beat them up and defeat them. In fact, throughout the series, we have never seen a Dutton being defeated, as they always prove themselves to be reliable figures who are always rather for even more fights. In the Season 3 finale, we thought one of the Duttons got killed since the attacks were very brutal, but somehow they managed to overcome this obstacle as well, as they all survived the attacks. The aftermath, however, was a bit more difficult to swallow since they had to face the fact that someone had organized these attacks against them, and their enemy is still alive and well outside somewhere. Now, they have to not only acknowledge this fact and live through their trauma as quickly as possible, but also overcome that trauma and be more action-oriented. The first task to accomplish was to determine who the attackers were. Well, in 3 long episodes, we made significant progress on this issue. We learned that an imprisoned man directed his old prison mate to form a team to attack the Duttons. Who reached out to this criminal in the first place, however, remains a mystery. There is also the element of Jamie, of course, which is under the radar of Beth, as she is certain that he has something to do with the attacks. We aren't sure if Beth is right about this yet, but it's clear Jamie and the rest of the Duttons will come eye to eye soon one way or another. The second task to accomplish is to take revenge on the determined enemy. Even though the exact enemy is still yet to be determined, the Duttons already started to hold people accountable for their possible crimes. At the beginning of Episode 3 of Season 4, we watched a sequence in which Rip and Kayce were going after multiple people, attacking them and questioning them. The sequence was bloody, but also satisfying for most viewers as it showed that Duttons will not let the attacks go by as if nothing had happened. Apart from these vengeful incidents, we also watched families and lovers break apart. Kayce and Monica's relationship has become the one that suffered perhaps the most from all of these, as Monica couldn't recover from what she and her son went through. In Episode 3, we saw her still traumatized by the incident, and ready to leave the Yellowstone ranch and Kayce as soon as possible. She even told Kayce that she hates him. Tate was also devastated by the incident, as his child's heart could not take the horrors of what had happened. Kayce, on the other hand, wasn't thinking of stepping back, as he was sure his family was on the right side. Another couple that suffered from what's been going on was Jimmy and Maya, as the former got sent on a road trip with cowboys as a punishment for his actions by John. Maya couldn't believe that Jimmy would leave her like that. She expected him to stand up for their love, but Jimmy didn't do it. The couple broke up in the most tragic way possible, as Jimmy moved on to an unforeseeable future. In Episode 4 of the series, which is titled Winning or Learning, we expect to watch the continuation of all these plot lines. We expect to see John going after the lead he found about the imprisoned guy. We aren't sure if the true enemy would be revealed in this episode, but we suspect that we are so close to finding the answer. If Garrett, the biological father of Jamie, would be revealed as the man behind all of these, we expect to see a bloody showdown within the Duttons. Especially Beth and Rip would do their best to pay Jamie what he has caused. However, we also have to mention that Jamie was seeming quite clueless and surprised when Beth accused him of causing all the attacks. Thus, even if Garrett was behind all of these, Jamie might be unaware of the situation, and he might be shocked as much as we are with the eventual revelation of the things. Regardless, we expect to see a lot of Jamie in this episode, as his perspective has not been told so much so far, and we're dying to learn more about it. There is a high chance that we will see Kayce visiting Jamie, as John wanted him to do so a couple of episodes prior. We also expect to see Monica leaving Yellowstone Ranch for good. The incident will probably devastate Kayce, but he will still choose to stay with John and let Monica and Tate go. When it comes to Beth, we expect to see her getting ready for yet another revenge plot, in which she makes her old boss pay for his crimes. She was very serious about her threads the other episode, and as far as Beth Dutton is concerned, there are no limits on what she is capable of doing. So we expect her to come up with a crazy, but well-thought plan that will ruin her old boss while ensuring Yellowstone's dominance over the area. The title of the episode, Winning or Learning, suggests that we have to expect to learn about what had happened more than seeing the actual revenge actions. So, this will be a preparation episode for the actual revenge scenes to come in the further episodes. What do you expect from Episode 4 of Yellowstone Season 4? Do you enjoy the season so far? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.